These are the things I use when I am going to empty my toilet.
Okay.
Since I hate toilets, and I know hate is a big word, but it applies. Because when I had to clean the one I had in a regular house, I had to think about it and gather the strength. And it was never easy. So I hate toilets. So when I clean this toilet, I first wear gloves. Not that it's dirty and you're going to get, it's just my thing. So you don't need to do this. It's just my thing because I hate toilets. But I do use disinfecting wipes because I do believe we need to be very careful with toilets. This is the thing. In our gut, we all have E. coli, yeah, one of those coli things. Bacteria.
Salmonella?
No, the coli things. Coliform.
Cauliflower?
Coliform bacteria. And it is okay if it stays here. But if for any reason you touch it and then you touch your mouth or something and goes in the wrong way, you're going to be extremely sick. So what I do when I am going to empty my toilet is I choose a rest stop somewhere where I am, and that is a good excuse to stop for a minute. And then I need to empty the toilet every 6 days or so. I don't use the flush system that I'm going to show you. I don't use that because that puts more water in there, so you have to empty it every 3 days or so. It's too annoying. So what I do is this. I just take things out of the way. This one in particular comes here, and the cover goes away. Now, instead of flushing, I use these scrubbing bubbles, and I just spray a little bit, and those are just droplets, so they are not going to fill up the toilet with liquids. So the whole unit comes out. And there we have it. Now we have to empty it. This is the 345 PORTA potty, which I think it is, I'm not sure, I think it is like 20 gallons. I'm going to add that information. There is another one that is slightly higher and has a bigger tank. So it's great if your knees hurt because it's a little higher, so it's not that low. But it's very heavy for me to take it into the bathroom. So if you want to flush, you just put clean water in this tank and then you just flush it. Okay? When I take it out to empty it, I take the time to, with the wipes, to clean it, because usually it gets a lot of sand from the wind and everything. Yeah. And since these are disinfecting wipes, they are going to do a good job of keeping this clean. And now we are ready to separate this part from the tank. You want to always make sure the latch, there is nothing in there, because if there is liquid there, you're going to make a mess. I have done it. Here we go. Just unlatch. and put it there. Now, when you're going up and down mountains, the pressure that builds inside may make 1 or 2 drops of pee come out. That is why I like to disinfect it, but that is not a big deal. So we're good now. I'm going to dispose with this in the little thing, and I am going to go in there to empty the tank. You don't need to come with me for that because it's kind of smelly. When I get there, I just do this and screw the cap and just pour it in.
Tip it upside down?
Yeah. So I'll be back in a minute. Now it's super light. I'm going to put it back together. That's it. It goes back in there. I can take these off, dispose with them, and we are going to add one of these. It is enzymes that will destroy everything we put in there. Trick. There it goes. Oops, sorry. And we just let it fall in. There, it is in the tank. So you see there is a, what do you call it, a meter kind of thing? Mm-hmm. So I never wait until it is red because I don't want to have an accident inside of the van. So again, if I don't flush it, I can do this every 6 days. Today is Sunday, so next time it's going to be Friday or Saturday. Easy to remember, and it's good to go. Now, a couple of thoughts. I was talking with you, Allison, yesterday about some people using these type of toilets where they cannot do number 2 and number 1 at the same time because otherwise it smells bad. I don't want to train myself into doing only number 2 and not a drop of the other one, because I think it is not good for you probably, or at least it is very uncomfortable. So the good thing about this one is you can go number 1, number 2, no problem at all. Every 6 days you come to a rest stop on your way to somewhere, or you just dump it legally in any public restroom, because since it has enzymes, everything in there, it smells a little, but it's cleaner than the actual regular thing that comes out of us. So that is it. I think for people who camp, this is an easy thing to have at a corner in the garage and bring it with them. I would rather have them do that and not digging holes in the dirt, because in many cases people dispose of with toilet paper in there, and that is the worst thing you can do for nature. So, and it's uncomfortable. So just consider that. It's a clean, easy option. I like to hide my toilet because of what I told you, that I don't like toilets, so I don't want to see it. And I know there is a toilet there, but I don't see it. And now I will put this back here. and we are good to go. On the road. Of course, now I'm going to go inside and wash my hands, even if I wore gloves. I hate toilets. So I'm going to put these ones in the box and wash my hands.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your pooping adventure.